Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another edition of Into the Void. This is the grand finals of a 1v1 silver level tournament played in the StarCraft 2 client, and it is between KOChaotix and Rocket here on Proxima Station. In the bottom left side of the map, we have the red Zerg player. It is KOChaotix. And in the top right side of the map, a very friendly fellow is the blue Terran player, Rocket. Oh, a nice little good luck, have fun coming out of KOChaotix as well. So again, this is our examination of Silver and Bronze League level StarCraft 2 action that is played on the ladder all the time. I figured I'd go ahead and highlight these dudes on the channel, see exactly what they're up to, see what mistakes they make, see what they can learn from, and also what funny things we can experience as well. Like, for example, Engineering Bay first out of Rocket. This is like the worst map ever to Planetary Fortress rush somebody. Also, it's a Zerg player, so I don't I don't know why there's an Engineering Bay coming up, unless this is all part of a weird wall to keep Lings from getting in. I mean, KOChaotix did not go pool first. He went hatch first into an extractor. Doesn't even have a spawning pool up yet. I mean, he's starting one right now, right on time, which is great for him. But Lings won't be here for another couple minutes. I just feel like if you're going to wall like this, right, then just wall this area. That's all you got to do. So much easier than trying to wall your entire mineral line, but that's exactly what is going on. I feel like Lings can still get through this little gap, though. We'll have to see. I have to see if any Lings come in here. In that gap, Barracks about 50% complete for the Rocket. Silver Lords are moving out here for KOChaotix, trying to see what they can see. Second refinery as well for Rocket. Man, he wants a lot of gas, and he has an Engineering Bay. I think he's going to make this into a Planetary Fortress. I think he's really worried about early harassment from the Zerg, and his best way that he can think of to defeat it and defend against it would be just to chuck down a PF right now. And does he have enough to do it? He has enough to do it. Right here, 150, 150. Oh, yeah, he does. He does. He's not, though, and he's not making any SCVs either, and he's not upgrading to an orbital command. So one of those things should be happening, either SCV or orbital command or Planetary Fortress. Rocket, come on. You can do this thing. Missile turret as well. This is as turtley as you can possibly get as a one-base Terran player. This is absolutely insane. Silverlord comes right on in, very bravely, mind you, which is not generally a good idea against Terran because they often have Marines. You can shoot you out of the sky, but Rocket has none of those. Rocket is not making Marines. Rocket is getting missile turrets for his anti-air instead. He is not making anything with his barracks that does have a tech lab on it. And he is upgrading to an orbital command now. All right, so I am flabbergasted. We'll see. We'll see how this works. If he has some, like, master plan, I'm going to be very impressed here. Third hatch coming in for KO at under 2 minutes, recognizing, all right, this dude's turtling up. He's not moving out against me anytime soon. There's a Marine and a Reaper and a Marauder in queue on this barracks right now. He's getting concussive shell and combat shield. Pro tip from Falcon Paladin, don't queue up your upgrades. Don't queue up your workers. If you want to make more than one of a thing at a time, make 2 production facilities. Make 2 barracks. Make 2 tech labs. Do that. Instead, bunker coming up from Rocket. Again, worried about early Lings, but our Zerg player is just very happy to sit back and drone up. It's 32 to 19 harvesters for KOChaotix right now. He's getting a lair. He's very leisurely saturating his natural base. Third base coming up as well. Doesn't have to worry about Reapers. Doesn't have to worry about Hellions. Doesn't have to worry about Banshees. All of this not having to worry, as it must be very nice for Mr. KOChaotix. Factory is on the way, so that could provide some problems for KO, but I just feel like he has an opportunity here to get up to like 55, 60 workers off 3 base and then just make a giant army and wait for the Terran player to move out. Right? That's kind of the way things work for Zerg. If you leave them alone for the first 10 minutes, they'll just have a bunch of bases and a ton of workers and a giant army, and then they can defeat you and remax once everything's done. High-sec auto-tracking being researched as well. This is very calculated from Rocket. He's not just randomly doing stuff. He's doing this to turtle as hard as he possibly can. There is a Reaper out on the field. So this is the first time we've seen our Terran player actually move out on the field. And his name is going to be Jackson Bourne, the lost twin brother of Jason Bourne, who enlisted in the Terran army. Generals throughout the entire military tried to get Jackson to join their branch of service, but this was because they thought Jackson was his brother Jason. When Jackson discovered this truth, he became extremely depressed and decided to join the Reapers to rid himself of his brother's shadow as quickly as possible. Ah, poor Jackson. Poor Jackson Brown. He's fighting a queen right now, which never goes well, and Jackson is dead. All right, that was a sad tale for Jackson Brown there. You know what? There was actually a BYU college quarterback whose name was Jackson Brown back in 2004. I remember because he never played, except he was forced to play in the rivalry game against the University of Utah in 2004 when they had an undefeated team, like one of the best teams Utah's ever had. And this like completely unknown QB Jackson Brown has to start, and he was a little out of his league. Let's just say that. That game did not go well for BYU in the slightest bit. But that's Jackson Brown. That's the memory I have of that guy long time ago. Starport now coming in for Rocket, and Cyclones being produced as well by the Terran player. Only smokes a single Hellion. Single Hellion coming down, trying to murder things. I mean, there's only 2 Zerglings on the field, so this Hellion could do some damage, except for the fact that it's directly attacking the Queen. What? Hold on. Rocket, what is going on? Rocket is sending all of his SCVs out with a single Marine. The Marine's like getting pushed ahead. Guys, I don't know if this is a good idea. Guys, where are we going? Guys, help. What? I don't know if I want to be part of this attack, but here we go. SCV attack. A Hive is coming up for KOChaotix, but he has 2 Zerglings and 4 Queens on the field right now. It is SCV versus Drone. Marine shooting as well. It's basically an SCV rush out of Rocket right now. The drones outnumber the SCVs fairly efficiently. As you can see, they're cleaning them out very quickly now. The remaining Marine has 3 kills, but he dead as well. So Rocket gets to somehow makes it to the finals of a silver versus silver tournament in StarCraft 2. And this is what he comes up with. The 6.5-minute SCV rush with single Marine. I am so lost right now. Cyclone coming down here as well. Around this back, kind of around the back door of this third base of KOChaotix. I mean, it's not really. I guess it's kind of in between the second and the third base. You have these debris as well you can knock down. Cyclone not doing anything, though. Another attack here of SCVs. He got more Marines than Marauders now. 2 Marauders and 2 Marines, and actually was doing well until a second giant group of Zerglings showed up. They do not have upgrades, but I'm not sure how much it entirely matters, as the Marauders are dead. The Marines are almost... There we go. Everyone's out. So pretty good hold there by Rocket, considering he was completely caught with his pants down on that first attack. Man, if that had been actually like Marines and Marauders and tanks and stuff, I think KOChaotix would have just straight up died. But instead it was an SCV attack, and defending with drones was totally the way to do it. Yeah, KOChaotix is pooping creep, and he has overlords scouting every single potential base on this map. He's saying, where on earth is Rocket's second base? I don't know. I don't see it. I can't find it anywhere. I'm going to expand several times because I'm pretty sure this dude is on 1 base. He just lost all his workers. He has 6 back at home. And, okay, all right. So Cyclone and Reaper are trying to knock down this debris structure that is protecting this, this natural base of KOChaotix. He's making Swarm Host now. That's exciting. He's getting adrenal glands for his lings at the same time. I mean, KOChaotix seems to have some option paralysis. He doesn't quite know what to do, although he is making a ton of Swarm Hosts. And here we go. Swarm Hosts are moving out. We got 9 of them. 9 Swarm Hosts. Locusts being thrown down to kill a Reaper and a Marine. That was just, I think they're just minding their own business. I don't think they had anything mean in their hearts. They just wanted to get a nice walk on the space station and enjoy the view of the planet below them. But instead the mean Zerg killed him. Killed everybody with the stuff. Look at this. By themselves. Cyclone and Reaper took down the debris. Get in there. Go. Kill things. Move. Fight. Win. I have a landed Viking trying to kill stuff at the main base. Once again, Queens being given the opportunity to kill stuff that's holding still. See, Queens are pretty good at killing single things that are holding still, but the problem is that Reapers are fast and Hellions are fast, and they just don't often get that opportunity to do that. Just straight up fight something. All right, so the Locusts are coming in. 1 getting killed by the missile turret. They are landing and killing a siege tank. They're killing a missile turret. They're just pretty much going after whatever we can find here. Did the Cyclone come in? Cyclone came in and got surrounded by drones and killed. This is amazing. This is an amazing game. Engineering bay that is actually researching +1 infantry armor is going to burn down. Unfortunately, this Widowmine keeps firing and actually did get a Swarm Host kill. You could use this Overlord to make an Overseer. That's another pro tip from Falcon Paladin. This is the weirdest. This is the weirdest Into the Void. Okay, maybe not the weirdest, but it's definitely very odd indeed. All right, Swarm Hosts walk right into the main base. Say, all right, we feel safer in here. It's time to launch. It is time to launch. And this might be all she wrote for Rocket here. The Locust, there's nothing to oppose them. There is no bunker. There are no attacking units. There are some SCVs, some Lings getting mixed in to the chaos as well. A single Liberator is under construction for Rocket. The question is, will it actually complete or not? I'm not entirely sure that it will. So burning down Armory, burning down a supply depot, lifting the Orbital Command. Hey, there's a Thor here. Ah, Rocket was making a Thor the whole time. Thor, get the Storm Host before they can make more Locusts. Go. Come on. Setting up a Defender mode circle with a Liberator at the same time. Zap. Zap. Oh, it takes 3 shots to kill a Swarm Host from a Liberator, unupgraded. Oh, +1 with +1 as well. All right, Locusts round 2 are here. And going after Missile Turret, and then the Thor, poor Thor, not long for this world. Boosh, dead in a mere seconds. Missile Turret dead at the same time. Add-ons being destroyed. Armory explodes just from burning down. Another attachment at Tech Lab might get taken out or at least put down into the burning level, and it does explode before the Locusts die. Oh, he got Burrow. KOChaotix got Burrow. That's very exciting stuff. Rocket is trying to find another place to expand, but unfortunately for him, once again, everything is being scouted by the Zerg player. So KOChaotix is making Lings now. He's making a Queen. He's getting double Extractors. At some point against this Terran who's lifted off its buildings, I would like to see a Spire. I'd like to see a Spire on your list of buildings that have been created. Rocket, why? How? So lost. So completely and utterly lost here. Lings running around, helter-skelter. Coming up to finish the remainder of these buildings is what they're doing. The problem is you can't kill this Orbital Command and you can't kill this Barracks unless you have stuff that can shoot up. And so far, the only things that can shoot up are these 4 Queens, and that is it. And they're going to have a hard time reaching this Orbital Command from where they are now, which is way down in the bottom left side of this map. So Rocket, to his credit, is not lifting any of his other buildings. He pretty much knows that he's beat at this point. He has 0 SCVs. He has 22 minerals in the bank. Factory gone. Starport gone. Lings and Locusts working together like they're best friends, like they're made for each other, because they kind of were. What is going on? Did the Liberator showed up. A landed Viking again, actually doing some damage here at KOChaotix natural base. What is happening? Spore Crawler trying to come up, and does the Viking have enough DPS to kill this thing before it pops? Question is, the answer is I think it very well may be able to. Trying to fly over to this top left base is Rocket, but guess what? There's a Queen. This Queen all by herself is going to try to take down this Orbital Command. Yeah, hiya. And Spore Crawler is finished, but can't see the Liberator. Oh no, because it's on the high ground. Excellent placement actually for Rocket. He has some generally good ideas. It feels like he's messing around. Feels like he's messing around in this game is what he's doing. Orbital Command running desperately from this Queen. Spire finally on the way from KOChaotix of Barracks trying to land. You can't build anything, Barracks. You don't have enough money to build anything, Senior Barracks. Viking just happily murdering stuff at the natural base of KOChaotix. He's got 3 kills. The Liberator coming in at the same time. Zap. 1 worker dead. Zap. Another worker dead. Zap. Another worker dead. No, the Viking! The Viking gets destroyed. It didn't lift off in time. But nothing can kill this Liberator because none of you can shoot up. Lings and Swarm Hosts do not. Is it in the heart of the Swarm campaign where Locust can shoot air to air? I feel like that's what it was. It was amazing. It was an amazing ability. Sets up Defender mode circle. Redeploys it to kill a couple more of these drones. KOChaotix is only down to 103 drones right now. He has a lot. He has a lot of those. Tell me, Production Tab. Tell me you're making some Mutilisks or some Corruptors. One of those 2 things would be amazing. Production Tab is completely empty. KOChaotix, man. It's all right. Hooray. 15. I was going to say like 10, but it's 26. 26 mutas in production from our Zerg player. Dun, 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 dun. Where can he go? Tossing down mules. Oh, I always forget about mules in these late game scenarios. All right, mules, go. Mine. Get income for Rocket. He's only down 197 to 2 total supply. That's what we're looking at right now. Mules are happily mining. They can't get close, right? You can't land close to these mineral patches because there's Overlord creep there. Ling's running around. Did the mutas pop? Are the mutas out? Where are you guys? Yes, the mutas pop. They're rallied absolutely nowheresville, though. Where are you? Where are you, mutas? All right, just hanging out on the hatcheries from whence you came. Ling's taking out the mules very meanly. And trying to get the orbital command, but it lifts. But indeed it lifts off. This Overlord is chasing the barracks. We're not going to lose it anytime soon. The swarm hosts keep coming over like they're going to be of use somehow against these flying buildings, but they're not. All right. Dang it, KOChaotix. Use these mutas to end the game. Or I'm going to start putting this on like ×4 speed. Can we do ×4 speed? Is that an option here? All right, finally. The mutas start showing up. Orbital command taking direct shots from the glaive worms of these mutalisks. It is a sad, sad ending to a 15-minute game that Rocket, I don't think, really ever took very seriously. Explosions in the sky and fireworks. Mutalisk flock happily moving across the map as fast as their little wings can take them. They're also kind of sore sometimes. You notice that? It's like flap, flap, soar, flap, flap, soar, flap, 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 soar. Is that random? I wonder how often they soar. Rocket is being revealed. And the barracks is... That's it. He just leaves the game. Wait. KOChaotix left the game? What? What is going on? KOChaotix left the game before destroying Rocket. Are they friends? Like, did they get matched up against each other in this 1v1 silver tournament and then just mess around for a while, and then KOChaotix decided it was time to tap out after being up 197 to 3 available supply? How does Rocket have an SCVs? He does. But that's it. Rocket's out. All right, I was going to say, maybe Rocket was going to land, build 2 Marines, and try to murder everything that KOChaotix had, but no. No. That is not something that happened. All right. So that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with a very weird edition of Into the Void. Go ahead and hit that like button. You can also hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, which is tomorrow because it's every day. As always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.
Broken and ashamed by what you have done. There is no redemption, and so you must run. And it's taken your heart and broken your soul. You cannot go back until you're made whole. And you're running into the void. You go searching into the void to find a place you can live, a place you can love. Is it just an illusion? When push comes to shove, there's a light upon you, and you follow it on. Looking for a reason and a way to atone. the stars. You're lost in a maelstrom of a great new unknown. And you're running into the void. You go searching into the void to find a place you can live, a place you can love. Is it just an illusion? When push comes to shove, and you're running into the void. You go searching into the void. And you're running into the void.